Thank you for that live report. New tonight, one of the suspects in the 2024 shooting at Springfield's High School of Science and Technology changing his plea the day his trial was set to begin. After entering a guilty plea in Hampden Superior Court yesterday, Chance Dudley will be spending up to 7 years behind bars. Now, 21-year-old Dudley admitted to assault and battery with a dangerous weapon and committing a crime on school grounds, among other charges. In March 2024, Dudley and 3 others barged into the school before he fired the gun in a hallway. It was reportedly over a physical altercation involving Dana Dudley's daughter. Now, Dana is also Chance's dad and is another suspect accused of busting into the school that day. Documents allege Dana Dudley was speaking with the principal when Chance pulled the trigger. Dana is still going through court proceedings, facing felony charges of armed breaking and entering and assault with a dangerous weapon, in addition to a misdemeanor charge for carrying a weapon on school grounds. Dana Dudley's next time in front of a judge is slated for Thursday next week for pretrial and bail hearings.